I decided to spend a week adding one popular habit each day. The internet is full of advice about habits that promise to change your life. Cold showers, 10,000 steps, or waking up at 5 in the morning. A roulette wheel will help me with this. There are both easy and crazy options. If I get something really tough, I might not even make it to the end of the week. As you can imagine, if I get sleeping on the floor right now, that's how I'll start my challenge. And then, every day, I'll add one new habit until I have 7. I'm really hoping I get something easy, like 10,000 steps. Honestly, out of the whole list, that's the easiest one for me. If only I knew. Well, shall we spin? Phew! I got exactly what I wanted, 10,000 steps. Let's spin it again just for fun. Weird. It keeps landing on the same thing every time. I spun it horizontally. That should work better. Walking is the habit everyone talks about. A lot of people say it helps control your weight and makes you feel more energetic. Oh, right. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also to the Telegram channel via the link in the description. Enjoy watching, everyone. Honestly, I'm glad I started with this. I always try to be more active, and walking is a great option. That's why I easily did over 10,000 steps. Next, I spin the wheel in a horizontal position, and I get a contrast shower. Not the most pleasant thing, but a contrast shower improves blood circulation, strengthens the immune system, and gives you a boost of energy. The next day, I was left without transportation after school, so I had to walk home. And here's the first positive moment. Normally, I would be stressed out since the road is long, but now those extra steps are a plus. Then I happily went to take a shower. At first, everything was great until I turned on the ice-cold water. I think you can tell from my reaction that I really didn't like it. Then I switched to warm water, but because of a delay, I started to panic even more. When the warm water finally came on, it felt incredibly good. And here comes the warm water. Now I'll try to stand under the cold water with a poker face. We spin the wheel, and it lands on no social media. Giving up scrolling reduces anxiety, improves sleep, and brings back mental clarity. I'm deleting Instagram and keeping YouTube only for learning English. And yes, I'll only consume content in English. This way, I'll stop wasting time aimlessly on social media. Throughout the day, I kept wanting to grab my phone to scroll through my feed, but I held myself back. I've already gotten used to walking 10,000 steps. But today, I'm doing it without checking social media. But as for the contrast shower, I'm not used to it and I don't think I ever will be. And yes, all day I kept catching myself reaching for my phone and trying to find a feed to scroll through. In the end, I never found anything, and that's how the whole day went by. But on the bright side, I started editing videos for the channel that I've been putting off for a long time. And now I'm spinning the roulette again, and I get 30 minutes of reading. Honestly, I'm glad that this particular habit came up. All I could think was, as long as I don't have to wake up at 5 in the morning, since tomorrow is my day off. After 5 days of studying, waking up that early on a day like this would have been really unpleasant. So I went out for a walk and, to be honest, I quickly got tired of walking under the blazing sun. But then I reached my destination and pulled out a book I'd bought a long time ago but never got around to reading. As you can see, its time has finally come. Another positive effect. By the way, at the end of this video, don't forget to write in the comments which of these habits you use or would use in your life. To be honest, at first I didn't want to read because I thought the book would be boring and maybe I shouldn't bother. But I decided to give it a try anyway. Over time, I got absorbed in it and time just flew by. You can't say the same about cold water, under which 1 second feels like 10 minutes. Well, now I'm spinning the roulette wheel. It landed on posture training. Yeah, that's something I really lack. Tomorrow, that's exactly what we'll do. YouTube will help me with this. Yeah, the exercises aren't that easy to do, even though they're not too hard by themselves. And yeah, for the second day in a row, I've just been wandering around aimlessly like this. But since it's the weekend and I'm at home, I barely move at all, so I have to set aside more time for this. I spin the roulette wheel, and it lands on a 10-kilometer run. I'm glad it landed on 10 kilometers, because I've been waiting for this day for a long time. There's no way around it. Running strengthens the heart, reduces stress, and improves sleep. Alright, after coming back from school, where did I go right away? That's right, to read. Although, to be honest, I don't really like this activity that much. Then I worked on my posture, had a snack, and headed out for a run. Everything was going great. I started off strong, picked a good pace, and that was the right call. That way, I was able to run the required distance. Overall, everything was going smoothly. But after 5 kilometers, it got colder outside and I started to freeze, so I decided to pick up the pace and finish the remaining distance. I still managed to accomplish the task. Frozen and tired, I walked home because I still needed to get in the missing steps to hit my goal. I immediately spun the roulette and it landed on 100 push-ups. Just 100. And so, the 7th day arrived. I started doing push-ups as soon as I woke up, since there was no way I could do them all in one go. Oh right, as you already know, I bought this thing specifically for push-ups to work out different muscle groups. Today, I'm going to use it. I finished the challenge with a 10-kilometer run. Today there was a strong wind, and it was colder than yesterday, so I caught a bit of a cold and decided not to take a contrast shower. So go ahead and write in the comments about how bad I am. Please, just leave at least some kind of comment already. No one writes any comments. Right after that, I went to get my fix of cheap dopamine. Let's sum it up. Walking is good for you. You can even do more steps. Contrast showers. Rarely, or just for a boost of energy. Quitting scrolling. I'm definitely going to keep that up. Reading, only if the book is interesting. Back exercises are definitely necessary. Running every day. And if you still haven't subscribed to my Telegram channel, go ahead and do it now. Hey, that's not going to work. The link is in the description.